Welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah. We're going to check out some great places today, like Takara, the Next Door Brewing Company, and Bourbon Street Grill. It's all going to be right here on your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We're going to tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show.
Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now we are joined by Ben and Jason from Next Door Brewing Company. Guys, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks. Thank you.
And we have something very special. Jason, you're going to start us off with some beet bites, correct?
Yeah, I'm going to build our beet bite plate for you. And so first I'll start with our Gorgonzola mousse that is made from the Carr Valley Wildfire Gorgonzola.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get a dollop of that on the plate.
So a lot of extra flavor in there too. Then.
Yeah, lots. And we'll spread it out like that. And then I'll start placing my beets. I've got Chioggia beets, or otherwise known as candy cane beets.
Candy cane.
Yep, I've got golden beets and the red beets. And we'll basically just repeat that pattern.
I didn't even know there were 3 different kinds of beets.
Yeah, there's multiple varieties of beets.
Okay.
They're just fun to use, different colors, really colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got some sunflower shoots here, which we source from Garden to Bee, a local farmer that grows specialty micros and other kinds of things like that.
Oh, wow.
So, and next we'll add the arugula oil. So we make infused oil with arugula. So we'll just put that over the top, drizzle it. And then we have these candied walnuts that go with it. So we'll just sprinkle some of those around there.
So something that seems fairly simple to make, but looks really good and has a lot of different kind of flavors that all come together with it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of different things in there that go together. It's pretty sweet all the way around, except for maybe the little bit of the heat in the mousse itself.
Sure.
And then we'll finish this with a black currant gastrique. It's nice and tangy and mixes real well with all those other flavors.
Fantastic. And to go along with that, because this would be more of a salad or an appetizer sort of?
Yeah, it's a salad, appetizer kind of a plate, yeah.
So to go along with that, we could have a pre-dinner beer that you guys brought along,
absolutely.
something brand new for us. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Our newest beer is our Four Lakes Saison. And like I said, it pairs really great with a lot of different food, but I think especially with something that's got some nice rich flavors over there between the mousse and then the tartness from the gastrique. The Saison's going to be really great, made with Hallertau Blanc hops, so it has almost like a pineapple-y sort of quality to it.
Sure.
Really easy drinking though, just 5.1% alcohol, so you could definitely have a couple of those on a nice summer day, just in time for summer here. We had it brewed, so one of my new favorites that we got on tap right there.
That's kind of seemed like that's been a trend this year. A lot of different pineapple beers are coming out, so different kind of flavors and things like that, and you can see the bright kind of almost hoppy color with that to go along with a nice little spring salad. Also, we have time for an entree. Blackened chicken sandwich.
Yeah, so the blackened chicken sandwich.
Oh gosh, look at that chicken.
Yeah, so we blacken the chicken, make our own spice mix, blacken it, grill it. This comes with a habanero lime aioli, arugula, and then we'll top it with some pear. Just put that on there.
Interesting aspect to go on a burger, the fruit. You don't see that.
Yeah, it's chicken, so it'll be okay. And just get that on there.
Yeah, the lime really works really well with the citrusy notes and the habanero lime aioli. Adds a nice textural element and really just pops the brightness and the spiciness in there. So really just sort of ties everything together.
So, and along with that as well, the greens are tossed in a preserved lime vinaigrette.
Okay, so you get more of that citrus out of that lime in there.
Yeah, so it's, it's a little spice, a little citrus, hot and cool, so it goes together real well.
Works together very well. It seems like a good spring dish where you can kind of combine those two sensations out of that. And the new one.
And we have another new beer as well.
So
yeah,
2 new ones here today.
Right. And our other new beer is a ESB style, calling it Next Door Special Bitter. Despite the bitter being in the name, it really is a more malt forward style.
Okay.
And as you can see, a little bit darker, more in the amber family. And you get some really nice rich malt notes in there, and that's going to cut nicely against, balance out some of the spice notes they're going to find in the blackened chicken sandwich. And again, a really easy drinking beer, just over 5% alcohol. And that's going to really smooth out, like I said, some of the spice notes. But again, just be a really easy drinking beer that you could, have a couple of with dinner. Pair with a lot of different
have a couple
food
nice
items.
ones with dinner, still be okay to drive home responsibly. One of those great things you can have. And these are both 2 brand new beers on the menu, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. The ESB was only added last week, and the Saison goes on tap just this week.
Fantastic. Got a little bit yet? Any new menu items you want to touch on while we have you here today, too?
So yeah, these are both featured on our new menu, just rolled out just a couple weeks ago, so that's why we wanted to just highlight some of these items. Also have a newer brunch menu that I know we talked about last time we were here. We do have a number of different events coming up. Just got over Madison Craft Beer Week, but we've got a number of other events coming up at the restaurant. Different events with organizations like Combat Blindness International, Junior Diabetes Research Fund, and actually going to be partnering with the New Leadership Council to do a fun event on June 4th. So if you missed any of those, just be sure to check out our website or Facebook, and we'll have more details for all of those coming up soon.
So be sure to check that out. You can combine great food with great beer and then help out a great cause while you're at
Absolutely.
it. One of the great things you can do at Next Door Brewing Company. So the blackened chicken looks fantastic. The beet salad, something a little bit new. I'd suggest giving that a try. You can see 3 different kinds of beets. I didn't even know they had that, but it looks fantastic, as well as the 2 new beers that they have out there as well for Next Door Brewing. And I gotta highly recommend to check out the brunch. Fantastic brunch out there. So give that a look. Ben and Jason, thank you guys again very much for coming out.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having us.
Check them out, Next Door Brewing Company. We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show after this.
Stay tuned, because after the break, we're checking in with Takara, who now has 3 locations.
Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we are joined by Brian and Erica of the Takara Japanese restaurant. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today.
Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi,
nice
everyone.
to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
And as always, you guys have so many different colors and flavors and stuff here. So it's just a joy. And we're going to start out with unagi don, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Unagi don. Tell us a little bit about that.
So unagi don with rice over the toaster eel. Eel toast on top.
Oh, wow.
And we put the unagi sauce and then some pickles on top.
All right.
I will make it now for you. Okay?
Yeah, for downs, like in Japanese word, it's like something like with a big bowl of rice.
Okay.
That's
So that's the don, and the unagi is the eel.
eel. Yeah, it means eel.
Is there something that eel taste compares to?
I think it's more like with the other fish, it's more soft and then like sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get that nice green color in there.
Yeah, a little bamboo leaf in there.
Add
So-
some green to it. And the eel, once you crisp it up, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Sitting over the rice like that, and the flour.
So Brian always makes them like put a lot of garnish in it and then making nicer presentations. So this is like pickles and radish.
Sure.
Yeah, little. We usually have little pickles in there.
Rice, your pickled radish, your eel. And we're learning stuff today too. So the Don means over rice.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of
Cinco.
like a lots of dishes with the like fish over the rice.
Okay.
Over the rice, like yellowtail done or like tuna done and then salmon.
So you can
And
get
I'll put
something
the-
similar to this, but with a lot of different sorts of fish. And,
yes.
Okay.
and a little bit lemon and a eel sauce.
See, Brian, you're making it so pretty. I don't know if I'd want to eat it. Like I kind of want to take it home and put it on display.
Sesame seed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'll cover it up.
Cover it up. Yeah. Little sesame
And then
seeds.
just the last
Sesame
little sesame seed on top
And then
there. Okay.
kizami nori,
That's a seaweed.
seaweed,
Seaweed.
and then a
Always
little
have
bit
ginger and what's
Yeah, that's that. There's a unagi don.
Wow. So that's unagi dan.
Yep.
And that looks absolutely fantastic.
It's
so
very popular.
very
Very
popular dish. That's
Yeah.
what
Yep.
I want to try.
Yeah.
So you got the eel over rice and all the amazing, beautiful little kind of sides and pieces that go along with it that
Yeah.
Takara does so well.
Yeah.
It's a good for all people can eat it.
Like
Yeah,
it's
even-
a like it's a toasted raw cut. So people like don't like raw fish and they can do that.
Okay, so yeah, it's not even sushi. It's fully cooked. Good to go.
Yeah.
And we also have time. You're going to do a crystal roll for us
Yep.
today.
Crystal
Yep.
rolls. Yep.
And what all goes into the crystal roll now? You guys have a ton of different ones.
You know.
Crystal roll is spicy scallop,
Okay.
spicy scallop inside, and then topped with white tuna.
And it has some little crunch and caviar,
Caviar.
scallion, little stuff.
And scallop here, spicy
They
scallop.
usually mixed up with the spicy mayo sauce and
So-
crunchies and makes a better texture.
So a lot of different kind of textures and
Yeah, usually we put a scallop, cucumber, and scallion, and fish egg together, and then crunch together.
Wow.
Spicy scallop.
That's one of my favorite roll now. It's so
That's one of your
good.
favorite ones.
Yeah.
That's impressive because you guys have a lot of really good rolls.
I know. Yeah. Yes. we
White
do.
tuna. There's albacore tuna.
Yep. That's a albacore tuna. We call
I imagine it'd be very hard to have even things that you even like almost more than others. And that albacore tuna you guys have brought in before, so we're familiar with that. That's a very good kind, you told me.
Right.
Another customer like this albacore tuna. More tasting.
All right. Give me that shape.
And we cut 8 pieces.
Wrap it again.
And that's to keep that shape constant, right?
Yeah.
Get all the flavor together.
Yeah. All
Okay.
flavor together. And then
And then the crazy.
ready to.
And that's just for show. So you put it on there. Okay. And then you said the caviar is also part of that too?
It's
Yes.
they mixed up with the scallop in there.
So
right?
that's all right. That's what gives it that red. Okay, I got you. So that's mixed up right inside of it.
So, but they're gonna put something on top of it.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's some of them are
And
in
red
the
caviar on top.
So you got that inside of it and then sprinkled on top as well, just
Yes.
to add to it. Wow,
It's beautiful color.
that looks absolutely fantastic. I learn so much every time you guys come in here. It's awesome. What about happy hour? What are you guys doing for happy hour right now?
We have the happy hours like from Sunday to Thursday, like 4:30 to 6:30 for happy hour, like beer and wine and sake for $2.50.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, and then like all the import or this mass spit beers all for $2.50. So and then also do some special going on at the downtown locations with the students discount. If you're being a student ID, you got like 5% discount for cash and then 5% discount for credit card and 10% for cash. Yes.
So student discounts downtown, Sunday through Thursday. Great happy hour deals on things to drink and a lot of fun stuff like that, as well as you got to try the unagi don. That looks absolutely fantastic.
So good.
So good.
Yep.
And the fact that Erica told you this is her favorite roll, the crystal roll, that's all the more reason to go and try it. Because if she likes it, it's going to blow your mind. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again so much for coming out, Brian and Erica.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Go check them out at Takara, either on the west side of Whitney or downtown
Or Middleton.
Middleton. Well, west side Middleton works. Check them out, Takara. We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show after this.
Don't go anywhere, because after the break, Bourbon Street Grill is joining us.
Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we are joined by Bourbon Street Grill, my friend Stephen in downtown, Tony Brown. Gentlemen, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, thank you.
And we have something very special as we're getting into spring, a smoked salmon salad. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it comes with smoked salmon, of course, and it comes in two ways. You can have it the regular style, like or you can have it a black and blue way, and we can even do it in a wrap.
Oh, really? So you can have a nice light meal as a salad, or spice up a little bit more, make it more of a sandwich with the wrap, and what would be the black and blue then with it?
It's just only thing difference is you add bacon and blue cheese crumbles.
Okay, so that's
it's like tweaking it a little bit.
That's great right off the bat, bacon and blue cheese. Now with this, when you got the salmon in there and a couple of the other great ingredients, what kind of dressings would you recommend going with this one particularly?
The balsamic vinaigrette.
Okay.
Everybody seems to pick that one. That's popular right about now.
Okay.
Otherwise, Italian or just vinegar and oil goes really well.
Vinegar and oil, I could see that. And aside from this, we got a couple new summer entrees, a couple new things going on. Can you tell us some about those?
Well, I'm spinning my poor boy choices. I'm doing a pork chop po' boy.
Ooh.
A bacon. For people that love the bacon, I got a bacon po' boy too.
Bacon po' boy.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite things on the menu is the po' boys.
Right.
Love the po' boys. Now that there's a bacon one, gotta go try that. That's gonna happen.
And then I'm doing a Cajun bang shrimp. It's a little popular in the summertime.
Okay.
A little Cajun bang sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. And you mentioned as we're getting into summer here, the rooftop's now open too,
Oh
correct?
yeah. The rooftop will be open the first day of Thursday of Memorial Day weekend.
So it's coming up. So close.
Next week. And then we'll have a band there that night for opening day. And then following weekend, we're going to be having drink specials up there, and it should be a good time.
So opening up with a band, and then there's obviously a ton of bands and entertainment going on all summer long up there as well. Want to mention some of the other things. You guys do a ton of events out there.
Oh yeah, so we have a lot of weddings that book the rooftop. We have baby showers. We do retirement parties, anything really like that, weddings.
So all those great events, trying to find a nice place to do it, a place to get together, graduations coming up, all those things, Bourbon Street would be a perfect place to do that.
On June 1st, we have a cigar party.
Cigar party?
Oh yeah. So you can get the tickets now until the 29th at Bourbon Street, or you can grab them at Tobacco Outlet. But otherwise, it's $45, includes a couple of drink tickets, free cigar samples, and then we'll be giving prizes away, and includes dinner.
$45 includes dinner. I think I might join you guys for that one. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It'll be June 1st. So.
June 1st. Mark that one down. Should be a good time. And I notice you have an interesting combination over here. So you always concoct something really insanely good for us.
Oh, yeah.
What do you have this week?
So for this month, we're going to be doing our root beer float.
Okay, that looks a little bit different than a root beer float
Okay.
I've had
Yeah,
before.
it's not the traditional way. You know,
Okay.
it's more for the drinkers this time. But so what we do is we start with 2.5 ounces of Dr. Vanilla's raw vanilla.
Okay.
Pour that in there. You'll want to get an ounce of creamer. And then we top it off with our Beta root beer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. And then we'll just shake it up just to get a little mix up for everybody here.
You know what? While you're making it, almost kind of reminds me of like a better version of a White Russian almost with the ingredients.
Yeah, just about. But
Almost mix that all together.
And
so
there
that
you
would
go.
be your adult root beer float.
Our adult root beer flow, yes. So, and just another thing to mention right there, we do have our Beta root beer, which is made with pure Louisiana cane sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's caffeine free for the kids also if you know, they're a little picky about what they want to drink. We also offer it in bottles and on tap.
The root beer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that specialty root beer, that's something that's really been kind of growing. So being able to have something like that, and that's a very unique and very tasty brand. So being able to have that's really cool. Whether you want it for the kids for a soda or for the adult for a cocktail, still works out really well. Then so Rooftop. What are some of the bands? What are some of the events that we have to look forward to?
So we have the State Street Band Collective. They come down a lot. I know later in the summer we'll have our 16-person band bit. That'll actually be inside because they are a little loud. We don't like to drown out all of our customers
Understandable.
on the patio. But I mean, we're gonna be doing our Bacardi flavors, 250 singles all day, every day on the rooftop. That's also a really great deal.
It's a great summer special.
Oh yeah, and then, you know, I mean, like I said, we got, you know, if you want to book your parties, we've had people do beanbag tournaments on the rooftop. They've rented that out for that.
So really open to not just the select list, but any sort of party you guys would want to do.
Right.
Whether it be, you know, weddings, birthday parties coming up, graduation parties,
Yeah.
Father's Day if someone want to get
Father's Day,
involved with that. For Father's Day, you guys doing anything special? Want to set reservations ahead, I'm assuming?
We do not know yet quite right now. Obviously, we'll post it on our website, you know, where usually we do a brunch, but we'll see what's going on this year for it. One thing I do want to point out, though, for the boaters, though, out there, we do have 15 public slots for everybody who wants to stop in on their boat. Great time for Memorial Day weekend coming. Have a good time, get some lunch.
Hopefully we get that weather to the point where we can take those boats
Right.
out, because that is
We're
my
praying.
absolute favorite time after a day out on the boat to stop by you guys for a nice light dinner and a couple drinks. There's nothing that beats that on a nice day in Madison.
No, no.
Absolutely fantastic. So we have the smoked salmon salad. You can get that in a couple different ways, or you could get that in a wrap, as you said.
Right.
That would be fantastic. And this, I cannot wait to try the adult root beer float. So have that, their specialty root beers from Dr. McKillicuddy's vanilla, you said,
Yep.
with that? And some creamer. That looks absolutely fantastic. And keep in mind that cigar party coming up on June 1st. Check out their website for information coming up on Father's Day, a lot of other great events, and book the rooftop. It's opening up very, very soon. Cannot wait. You got to go party on the rooftop at Bourbon Street Grill coming up this summer. Stefan, downtown Tony Brown, thank you guys very much for coming out here again.
Thanks for having us in.
Thanks. Bourbon Street Grill, check it out. We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show after this.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I had so much fun checking out all these great local restaurants. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, reminding you that life is too short to eat average.